Was this on Sportsmanlike?
It was on this show
on
right here,
Unsportsmanlike.
I couldn't remember what the name of the show, but I listened to it on the way in.
Yeah.
And one of the co-hosts was talking about.
Was it Chris? Chris Canty?
Chris Canty.
My frat brother.
That's your boy?
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway.
What did he say?
You tell him I'm mad at him. So they were talking about Robert Gobert not being in the game and how that impacted the game last night. And he was saying that he should have been there because, I mean, it's just the birth of his child.
Just the birth of his child?
Right. And you only get, yes, he
did not say that.
Rewriting it back. He said you only get one time to be a champion. You can have more kids.
A-Town make you find that, by the way.
You can find more kids. You can have more kids.
No.
And then he turned around and said, if you win a championship, you'll have more money for either your wife, your baby mama, or other. And then the man said, you're married. Do you have a baby mama?
Exactly.
Like, no, I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about.
And Chris Canty just got, he's going to be married less than a year.
He's going to be on the couch tonight. But he was just saying, what do I actually do in the birthing room? He's like, I could be playing and get back, It's like, really?
Well, first of all, there's a couple of things going on. The game is in Denver, right?
Right.
And matter of fact, when it came on, they said Rudy Gobert is not even in the city. Right. He's back in Minneapolis, I'm assuming, where his wife, where the mother of his child lives. Mm-hmm. And so how did that fall on you when you heard that?
Oh, as a mother, as a person that's gone through childbirth, as thinking that is so male chauvinist. There were so many thoughts. I was fussing back at the radio.
You screaming at the radio?
Yes. I'm like, what are you talking about? You are a professional. Even if you think those things, you can't say everything. And I just think to discount, he said,
to be fair,
you only get one time. To be a champion. No, you can win multiple championships, and you can be. And he said it. You can be a father multiple times.
Yeah,
but that experience.
A lot of them are.
You got several more. This is game. What is this? Game 2?
No.
Game 1 for them.
Actually, it's game 2.
Game 2, yes.
So by the way,
got plenty more games.
They won the first game.
Exactly.
So yeah, you got plenty more games. You coming home after the second game, and I'm trying to think, why would he bring it? Maybe he brought it up because for things like.
Well, they're saying that it didn't. It didn't really matter.
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter that he wasn't
there. So why
there.
are you talking about it?
Exactly.
It didn't matter. They won a damn game.
And you don't know a person's situation.
And
so being a woman, you don't know the person's situation. You don't know that I can have another child. There are so many things that you don't know. It could have been a high-risk pregnancy.
High-risk pregnancy,
why
exactly.
He would be, away from the team. It's not his lack of devotion to the team, but he does have a family, and he's having a baby.
Now, to be fair, I agree with you 1,000%.
I was hot.
I think if you're working at, at Google, you working at IBM, you working for the state or whatever.
You would take off that day.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah.
Now, if I have a kid right now, I'm going. If I'm having a kid right now, I'm off about 3 weeks. I'm trying to see how the hell that happened.
No, that's right. Let's bring it back a little bit closer. You took off early, or you were going to when Mikey was born.
Right. So they changed it. That's my grandson. I had to be there for that.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just the things that are important to your family.
That was absolutely asinine to stay.
And I'm sure they're going to get it.
Yeah, but I think sometimes you lean into stuff like that to have great, interesting conversations. Because I did think about it. I said, okay, so he's not there because he's having a baby. I said, oh, okay, that's interesting. But I said that makes sense because it happens in any other industry. Happens,
yeah.
Right?
There's a baseball player. I can't remember his name, but the same thing happened last night or the night before. But he made it back. But like you said, he was in the same city.
Now here's my question to you: Game 7 championship. For the NBA Finals, Game 7, and you have not won a championship. This would be the first opportunity to win a championship. Mm-hmm. Cause see, this was no brainer. Last night,
Game 2, no brainer.
Yeah. And I'm gonna come to you in a minute, A-Town.
Wait, what's the question?
Game 7, a world championship, NBA Finals. Your wife. Is expecting to have a baby on the same night, same day, whatever.
These are dangerous questions, man.
No. That's why we do sports shop.
That's
why we do sports shop, baby. A-Town, what do you do?
Can we come to me second?
Yeah, okay.
Come to me
Okay,
first.
Pamela.
Okay, what do you do? I mean, I do think that's tough because you my man, right? And I want you to win, and I'm cheering you on. I'm your number one
now.
I'm your number one cheerleader, and this is a major, major opportunity. So it probably depends on maybe what child it is as well.
Oh goodness!
But
so
listen,
one child
but
gets supported.
No,
wait a minute.
no,
One
let
child
me finish.
is look. I had a younger sister.
I know, but let me finish.
So if my dad wasn't there when I was born, I would have had a problem. I would have came out swinging.
So, but you said it's the championship. But I think where I'm going with this is you've got to let me make that decision. And then probably when we say it's okay, it really ain't okay. Just so you know, we just say that.
What do you do, Pam? I mean, you got to skate around that one a little bit.
I think I want him there with me, but leaning into the championship and being who I am about it, I would probably be like, babe, you can go ahead. But we gotta make that decision
this is the first
as
baby?
a family.
This is the first baby.
The first baby?
Yes.
And if I'm not in the same state
first
with
baby,
you,
yes.
yeah, you probably gonna have to miss it. Or maybe there's a way, maybe we
No. Could zoom in or something.
No, not zoom in. But
FaceTime.
As long as you're healthy, you can schedule your pregnancy.
Yeah, but
you can schedule the delivery rather.
That makes it too easy. Though I'm talking about you don't know. Schedule it. Yeah, let's schedule it for you. And schedule for your ass to be there too. So help me out.
Yeah, he would need to be there, but I probably would say it was okay, but it wouldn't really be okay because it'd be something I would remember for the rest of my life that he chose that, and then you could have any kind of complication or anything like that. So he should want to be there. But to Chris Canty's
point, the rest of your life you could remember that.
He said the rest of life you'll be a father. You only have one time to be a champion. What?
But here's my point he's making. Now that's the only thing where I would agree with him on, like you said, every year you be thinking about that around birthday time.
I sure would.
But you'll be thinking about it in Cabo or in Greece.
Because he said it changes your lifestyle.
It changes your lifestyle.
That's what he did.
Because he's going to get that money. Now the second game of the second round or the NBA playoffs, no, you missed that.
Yeah, but the last game, I probably would tell him go, baby.
7 game.
Yeah, he just got to have a support system around me.
Okay.
Be able to call and
what we're talking about is Rudy Gobert missed the game last night. Chris Canty on ESPN on Sports for Light went in hard saying that he's according to Pam, I hadn't heard it yet. Did we find anything on A?
Oh, Kendrick had a good point. He said you got backup players for a reason, which they helped out last night.
Backup players don't have anything to do with you. Got to have your best players out there.
He said, I ain't trying to have a backup father, because I tell you what, you miss that woman might end up. You might end up with being a backup father because she'll leave and be another mister.
All right, A-Town, where you come down with it?
That's my stepdaddy.
A-Town, where you come down with this?
I'd probably just tell her to have it the next day.
No. You can't tell her to have it this day.
I mean,
are you sure?
No.
She can't just hold it?
No. See, now I'm getting ready to be. Don't let him talk because he hasn't been here long enough. He hasn't been here.
I love that.
He hasn't been on Earth long enough.
There's some women probably turn their cars over on 40. When you said that.
Don't get him. He's just 20-something.
He knows what he said. He knows not what he said.
He knows not what he's talking about.
But the belt line's on fire right now. You said. I love it. I mean,
you can.
That's a great response, though. I love that.
But not in this case. They had me holding mine for a while.
Did they?
Yeah, I was on bed rest for 3 months.
See what I'm saying?
But she's ready to have the baby. You can't stop it when it's ready to come. There's no stopping. The sauce ain't no.
Questions. Talk to the poll questions can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop 1. And the first poll question presented by Oak Grove Tech: will you miss a championship game for the birth of your first child? Yes or no? And 92% say yes.
Wait. Say that one more time now.
Last 2
Well,
times.
you missed a championship game for the birth of your first child.
Did you just make a face at me?
Yes or no? And 92% said yes.
You miss. Okay.
Like I said.
Okay.
Wow.
What you mean? Wow.
Hold on. They said.
That
They would miss the game for the birth of their child.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay,
cool.
all right. Right.
I was hearing it wrong.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
perfect.
that's why. Yeah, I mean, it should be 100%.
And 8% would skip.
Wow.
Go to the game, get that championship ring, trophy.
But see, it's okay. This is not the championship.
It's game
I know.
This is game 2 of playing a series away from home. You won the first game already. So I mean, you have to take that into consideration. Now the 7th game, I think, the 7th game. We talked about this already. I think you got to make a hard decision on that one to win a championship. That may be a little tough.
We just wanted to heighten the stakes for that question. That's why I said championship.
No, what you try to do is make it easier for people to get out of it. That's what you did. That's
I
exactly
feel
what
like
you
it was
did.
more of a trap
when you
almost.
when you put championship in it, you know what I mean? That
You get
makes
caught
it.
up.
Yeah, exactly. People get caught up. People get caught up. But I mean, but you know what? I mean, I get it. This is probably going to be the topic of the day. Thank goodness they won the game.
Right.
Yeah.
But, because a lot of people probably would be thinking a little differently if they lost the game. And, well, I don't know. But at what point do you say, all right, I have to make a choice here? Like, really, I have to make a choice here. Am I all in? Which I get, this is game 2. You can't really say all in. I mean, you call a stomach flu or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get that. But when you get down to it's game 7, NBA Finals, you worked all your life. Your team worked all season long. You've been toiling in the NBA or whatever it is. And here's the culmination to say, this is what it's going to take for me to get it done, right? To be at the top of my game, be at the top of my profession, to be the best I've ever been. And you got to say, oh, well, I'm having my first child, so I'm going to have to miss probably a defining moment in my career, in my life.
Both are.
Yeah.
Both are a defining moment in your life. You're becoming a father. Something that's a lifetime.
Yeah.
There's only a few times that you might have the opportunity to win a championship. Keyword might, but you are having a baby.
Oh, okay.
And some people, I know this for a fact, can't have children. The fact of the matter is that people can is a blessing. So I mean, you talk to some people who can't have children. They look like you crazy.
Well, that's one of my complaints about Canty's comment was like, well, they can. I mean, he literally said they can have other kids. No, you don't know that.
That's true.
You don't know what's going on in that family and that dynamic with that woman. That was a stupid comment.
No, he was wrong about that. I mean,
she may not be able to have any more children.
Well, he makes the assumption that she can,
right?
Which is a bad assumption.
Oh yes.
But just on the premise of missing the game, regardless if she can or can't or whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're asking. You're asking to say what I worked for all of my life is not as important as as being there for the birth of my first child. That's what you're asking. And you say, fine, yeah, that's right. You're saying you're more important than that.
Yeah. Okay, let's put it in a different perspective. Few years from now, your son is reading online that you won the championship on such and such a date, whatever day it is, and it's like, oh God, that's my birthday. So Dad, you weren't around when I was born? You went to work? How you answer that?
Yeah.
Is it a championship game we're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the championship game. Because here's the question.
You chose that over me?
Chose?
No.
Son, this is how I'm taking care of you.
No, I mean, well, you call it choice. I mean, which it is, but it's not like you're saying I don't really care. I don't want to be. You have to say what it was I was sacrificing, and you asking me. I'm telling you, what you're doing is you're asking me to say, prior to meeting you, your mother, or anybody else, I've been working for this for all my life.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking me to say, I'm gonna just not throw it away, but I'm gonna push that aside. That's what you're asking me to do. That's what you're asking for.
So either way,
and you, of course, you're okay with that, but I'm just saying that's what you're asking.
Right.
A person at that caliber, an athlete at that caliber, that's what you're asking them to do.
Right. And the wife may say, baby, I've been here with you while you've been working for this, so I get it, and go play. Or she may not.
She wasn't at no AAU games, so she ain't been there.
But she may not.
She wasn't there in college.
It's going to be resentment from one or the other. Either I'm going to resent you for not choosing us, or you're going to resent me that I had to choose you if I missed the championship.
How important is a person's lifelong goal, lifelong, at that level? How important is it to them? And how important is their goal to you?
That's a good question.
But I'm trying to figure out who's them when you say that.
Well, okay, so
the wife.
So how important is a person's? I'm just assuming that if you're playing in the NBA at this level with a chance in Game 7 to win a national world championship, right? This is a goal that you've had since you were 6, 7, 8, right? So you've had this goal all your life for a minimum, probably for the last 28 years, 30 years of your life. How important is that goal to you? Now, the significant other, whether it be your wife, baby mother, what have you, how important is that goal, your goal of doing that, to them?
So how important for her to buy into your dreams is what you're saying?
Basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very important. You're partners.
But
you're partners. So I buy into your dream, you buy into my dream.
And how about having a collective dream of having a family?
Having a family.
Yes.
And it's just the fact that for me, it's more, I probably would say, hey, baby, go play. But, yeah, planning, but sometimes you can't plan that. But just my thought is just what if something happens?
Okay.
How are you going to bear that cross? Something happens to your wife while you're playing.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to stop it, though.
Right. So you want to choose to be there in case something happens, because that is the most dangerous time for a woman.
So again, you're saying
I'm choosing that you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you what you're asking is that person to sacrifice their lifelong goal in short lifespan. Now let's just be clear. That short lifespan, something they work for all their life, and the opportunity to be able to do that, to say, I'll choose just being by your side over that.
Well, maybe you should have chose.
No, it ain't maybe.
Reach your goal before you decided to bring a family.
But you're already here. But you're already here. You're already here now.
And that's a sacrifice that you.
Yeah, okay, you willing to make them make that sacrifice, or have them make that sacrifice.
Yeah.
And now shout out to all of my servicemen and women that are serving, that they are quite often they don't have an opportunity to make that choice.
That's true.
Just to be honest with you, they don't have a choice. They have to miss, their firstborn, and they have to miss all of these things. The military has done a great job of trying to make sure that they can, correct some of those things. But a lot of servicemen and women have actually done this, miss the birth of their children, firstborn, secondborn, whatever, and they've missed all types of events and things like that, but in the service. So it's not like people don't make sacrifices.
Yeah, so. Yeah, but given the context of the profession Gobert is in, he has the flexibility to make that decision.
Yeah, I think the military is different. You're serving for your country, and plus you can't get away.
Apparently, they don't have that much flexibility to do that.
They do not.
Right. So.
They do. So
it's a game.
Yeah, is it? Is it?
You ain't on nobody's front line. This is a game. You choosing to
Is it a
play.
game? These are people's lives. These are people's lives you talk about here.
No, they getting paid for it, for a game, but
no, I think she's saying a basketball game versus military is what she's saying.
Yeah. But I get it. But to some people, this is their life. This is what you've done For 30 years, it's all you've done is work on being in this position to do this.
I agree. Well, I think we know his answer because he didn't show up last night.
Right.
Because they've had conversations, about, you get a due date time period within 2 to 4 weeks.
But it wasn't
he
game.
knew,
But it wasn't game 7.
That this was going to
That's
happen.
my point.
It wasn't game 7.
Yeah, it wasn't game 7.
It wasn't
so
game 7.
I don't
and
know
it was in Denver,
that
so
he would have
there was
changed
probably a
it.
chance they were going to lose anyway. Look, man, I would have took the bet that they were going to lose regardless if he was there or not. Seriously, I mean, I never would have imagined that they would have come out on top like they did last night against Denver. Now Denver being down 0-2. So,
yeah.